Hello, today we are going to walk through how to access our e-application system and how the system itself actually works. So for starters, we'll need to have you log on to AssureLink, which is our agent portal. Once you are signed on, you will see the 4 triangles on your screen. There are 2 places you can go to access the e-applications. First is through the product center. You'll have a link to access through each of the products. Second option is through the quick links, which is in the top right of your screen. So if I come and click on eApp here, or if I go through the product center, the system should open up in either another window or it could open up in a separate browser depending on how your computer and the windows work. Once we are here on the system, you'll have an opportunity to either start a new case or view cases. In essence of time today, I did already start a case. I'm going to go into here through view my cases. Here it'll show you once you do have cases, any that there are alerts outstanding on, and then any cases you've done in the past will show here as well. So maybe you have a client, we already have some other basic information, you can go ahead and start that process and then complete that once you're on the phone or meeting with that client. So I'm going to click here on this one to open up. So some of the basic information we're going to put on the client, just the basics, their name, their date of birth, their gender. Then we'll give you the opportunity to list a case description if you choose to. And then you come down to choose the state and the product. So today we are going to focus on our disability, our new Century Plus instant decision application. But once I've chosen the state and product type, when I hit find available products, we will see a listing of all of those available within the DI product that you can access. So here we're going to go ahead and choose to do the instant decision. Now through this process, there are some setup screens and we're going to collect that basic information on the client. So we're going to hit on the application setup where they're answering the questions, re-verify that date of birth. So just some of the basic questions here. Now, if you notice when I just changed that answer, this changed into a green check mark versus the red question mark. So anytime a page is completed, that green check mark will show up. So we'll continue with a little more basic information and then their address information, driver's license, country and birth state. And these pages do move fairly quickly, so it shouldn't take much time for you to get in there. Any spot, though, that you do see one of these marks or that is filled with yellow does need to be completed. So I'm just going to continue through the process here. Once we have entered all of the basic information, we'll be able to go ahead and lock the data. What this will give us is a pop-up of the actual application when we click on to review this. So it gives us a chance to look at everything as it has been completed on the application. So this will pop up in another screen for you and actually show you the application itself. Once you have looked at it, you'll have the option then to lock the data and proceed to the underwriting process. It now has been locked. It'll let you know that all of these boxes as well will change into a lock. So once I go into the next part of the system, this is where we're going to start to pull the underwriting questions together. Now, this also may look like a fair amount of things that we're going to be asking here, but I promise it does move quick. So once we have all of the main questions answered, it then will give us the opportunity to add on a primary care physician. And as much information as you have, we definitely encourage you to fill that in. The basics we just need, though, is going to be the name of the physician, the country, city, and state that they're located in. And after filling that out, you'll notice that does take a few extra seconds, but then it'll clear all that information on physician as well. Hit continue. And what this is going to do now is take us into the section where we're waiting for that primary underwriting decision. Now, what this isn't the final answer on the application. This is just a primary underwriting decision to give you an idea of where the application will be in the process. Okay, so it looks like based on the answers, we are able to continue with the application, and then the final decision will come to the agent after the application is submitted. Now, this could be a spot here where we may see something that is giving us a little more information on that client based on their answers. So you may get some different decisions there, but in general, is one of the basic ones you'll see. We can go ahead and continue with the application. So nothing that has been answered has made the client ineligible for coverage to this point. So now we will go ahead and continue on with just the basic information here. We're going to collect a little bit of information on for premium payment. Um, we do go into the consent for all of the HIV notice forms that do have to be completed. And then we'll go into our agent statement. So this is information you on the client, what you know them. And here the agent comments, you could add any additional information. So if there's anything specific, let's say you were meeting in person with them and you wanted to add anything, you can utilize this area to add any information you would like. So now we've gone through and the application is completed. We'll now go ahead and lock the application data again. So we'll lock those last screens we did and go into the next process for the signatures. So if there's any additional forms, those will pop up there. If not, it'll take us right into the signature options. So we have 3 different forms on here that you could choose. So either signing using email, so where the client would get an email from us to be able to review the application and submit. Second option would be face-to-face meeting. So if we have that client in our office or we're at their home or another location where we can complete that application face-to-face. And the third would be if someone wants to print the application off and actually send in a physical copy. If we go ahead and choose here, let's just say I'm going to choose the email. What this will do now is pop up for us information. So a PIN number for the client based on information we put in regards to their social. We'll add in here the last 4 of their social for their PIN. For the agent themselves, we will have a PIN number here that will be used for us to sign the application. This is the email that everything will be going to for the agent. So we would confirm that. And this is where the actual email is being built itself. So it'll populate information in there. You are free to add any additional information you would like. to personalize that for the clients as well. Once you click on send message, that will send an email to the clients, giving them access to log on, review the application, and then lastly, use that PIN code that they were assigned to sign the application. So that is just a quick overview of what the e-application system looks like here. Once all of that has been done and the email is sent, a decision for this instant decision platform will be rendered to the agent, usually within a few minutes afterwards through their email. If you have any questions on this process or would like to go over it any more, please feel free to contact your regional sales team and we're more than happy to help you walk through that.